Okay, I'm back with another free reading. This one is for MG, using your initials of your YouTube name, so you should know who I'm talking about, especially when I mention your birthday, which is June 13th, 1969. So, MG wrote me saying, "Hello, Rabina. I would like to know my next step career-wise, building a stronger relationship with my children and being self-employed, weight loss. I had emergency surgery and I've been struggling with my weight. Will I ever have a stable relationship with the right one? I've been single 17 years. A bit more info I'd like to add is that I'm Gemini sun and moon, Cancer rising and Cap descending. I'm surrounded by 3 Virgos, my mom, my oldest sister, and my youngest daughter. And my oldest daughter. Okay, I'm just going to say, alright, so I'm going to answer 2 of your questions because I don't have much time to get into everything that you addressed. So, about the weight loss. So, I was looking at your chart and looks like if you start making changes now, which you probably already have started making changes, there's a good chance that you could drop a lot of weight by 2021. And I say that because by 2021, Saturn is going to trine your moon. And Saturn is good for weight loss. And your moon is your chart ruler. Your moon is ruling your entire chart. It's ruling your ascendant because you're Cancer rising. Now, let me get another date for you because this will be actually, you'll be able to see a big difference in your weight around this time. I'm about to give you a date. Just give me a second. Oh yeah. As early as April 2019, and then also May 2019, December 20th, 2019. So April, May, December, those are months where you might really start to see some weight come off. But then you might make a major transformation in terms of your weight by 2021. So stick with it, persevere, don't give up, because the pot of gold is at the end of this rainbow and it's only going to take a couple of years. But like I said, you'll begin to see progress as soon as this year, maybe even as soon as April of 2019, if you're basically being disciplined and you're practicing some weight loss methods and stuff like that. So that's the weight loss. And then you said, will I ever have a stable relationship with the right one? I've been single 17 years. Well, with Capricorn on your descendant, I'm not surprised that you've been single for so long, because that's what Capricorn does sometimes when it's on the 7th house cut. And your Saturn is in Taurus. So that means that it can take you a very long time before you find the one. Saturn's conjoined to Venus, which basically exacerbates the issue, because Saturn conjoined to Venus can make you very cautious, like even more cautious than just Saturn in Taurus alone. And that can cause you to have like very high standards where you're not willing to, compromise. So that could be part of the reason why you've been single for so long. You're just not willing to settle for less. Your Venus and Saturn are in the 10th house. Now, to answer your question, I pulled some cards, but just looking at your chart alone, yeah, you can get into a stable relationship. Let me go back to your question. Stable relationship with the right one. So yeah, you could be in a stable relationship, but there's a good chance that the guy that you get with is going to be working a lot, and he might be on the road a lot, so he might have to travel. He might be a truck driver or something like that. Also, it would help to get with a man that's, I would say, at least 5 years older than you. So try not to get with the men that are like right around your age, especially those who are born the same year you're born, because you have Sun square Pluto. And that right there is a very challenging aspect, especially in terms of the type of men you attract. So if you get with a man that's born the same year as you, his Pluto is going to be squaring your sun, and that's like a double whammy. You don't want that. So stay away from men who are born, I'll say the same year you were born, but also within 3 years. So 5 years or more should be the distance between birthdays, with him being older. So the cards that I pulled are basically showing the same thing, that, you can have that stable relationship, but you may not be able to be with your husband as often as you like because of his obligations to the world, more than likely his career. So I hope that helps you to gain some understanding and insight, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Or you could send me an email if you have any questions, and then I can explain things in further detail for you. And if anybody would like a chance for a free reading for the month of February, just send me an email. Oh, before I let you go, you did mention employment, and you do have a nice trine between Saturn and your Pluto coming up. Wait a minute. Yeah. And that's going to take place in 2020, I believe. But let me just make sure. Just 1 second. That right there is good for self-employment. But let me just see something real quick. Saturn trine Pluto. Alright, that's going to become exact January 9th, 2020. So 2020, that's your year for becoming self-employed. So you have a lot to look forward to. You got some really good transits coming up for your professional life, but also your private life with the weight loss. Like I said, when Saturn comes to oppose your ascendant, and it's going to oppose your ascendant 3 times in 2019, you're going to start to see the weight come off. And then, like I said, by 2021, you should be looking at a brand new body. Well, I hope that helps. And like I said, if anybody would like a chance for a free reading for the month of February, just leave me an email, karma3675@aol.com. Put free reading on the subject line. And if anyone would like an in-depth reading now, you could go to my website at rabina.com. Peace and many blessings, and I'll be back with some more reading.